What is fasting? Fasting is a very important habit, a very powerful thing that opens us up to receive more of the Lord and have less of ourselves. It's a means to achieve something that we cannot achieve using any other means. Fasting is an old habit being done by those who want to seek God, those who want to deny themselves to follow Christ, and those who want to establish a greater desire for God. Here are some reasons why fasting as a discipline is very important. Number 1, it allows us to deny ourselves. In Matthew 16:24, then Jesus said to his disciples, "If anyone will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." In fasting, we all deny ourselves of something so hard to deny, whether of food and other things. Number 2, it strengthens our spirit and weakens the flesh. It's a known biblical principle that those who walk in the flesh and fulfilling its desire would be strong in the spirit. That's according to Galatians 5:16. It tells us that, "I say then, walk in the spirit, and you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh." Number 3, it shows our desire to seek God. Fasting is a simple way to show how much we long for God. In Luke 5:34-35, we read the Lord Jesus telling certain people, "Can you make the attendants bridegroom fast when the bridegroom is with them? But the days will come when the bridegroom will be taken away from them. Then in those days, they will fast. We who are longing for his return, fast and pray for him to return." Our fasting doesn't benefit him, but it does show how serious we are towards him. As a church, we adopted the so-called corporate fasting. Corporate fasting can be done in a variety of different ways. You could do a corporate fast with a church, your cell group, your spouse, and so on. As decided, our church will have 2 options. Option number 1, complete fasting. A complete fast is where you only drink water. You would not eat any solid food for a particular period of time. You may choose to skip breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Option number 2, Daniel fasting. The Daniel fast is taken from when Daniel fasted in the Bible. In Daniel 10:2-3, at the time I, Daniel, mourned for 3 weeks. I ate no choice food. No meat or wine touched my lips. And I used no lotions at all until 3 weeks was over. This 3 weeks the passage is referring to is in observance of the Passover and Feast of the Unleavened Bread. This took place during the first month of the year. Daniel did not eat any meat or wine for 3 weeks. What you can eat: fruits, nuts, vegetables, and water. What you cannot eat: meat, pastries, chips, bread, fried food, coffee, and tea. The purpose of this fast is to cleanse your body while praying and pressing into God's presence. For the church corporate fasting schedule, this will start this January 17 to February 6, 2022. We are expectant for the move of God in our life, our family, in the ministry, and in our church. We recognize that it is God who anointed us, and is also the one that will cause us to multiply. So church, join us for our prayer and fasting.